EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness. Did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Prescott off play action, rolling to his right. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
Have a running lane that you want to take? Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's letting it fly. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a game.
And that one results in 35 yards.
Texans.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
To Randall Cobb.
A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run to Lindsay. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. On 2nd and goal, Prescott. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Prescott. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a run with McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
56, right there, 56. Yeah, that's what I do.
Operating from the gun, Jackson airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
The 43-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
The tackle made.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Moves the chains.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Check 13. Check 13. Report. Check 43. Tight up.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Check
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 32. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Check four. He's crashed. Hey, report.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
The tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
For another
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, this is McCaffrey. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Finds his tight end Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Texans nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's David Montgomery, 2nd-year man from Iowa State. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Christian McCaffrey
Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
makes it 3rd and 2.
Lucky.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
43-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The tackle made by Eric Murray. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jackson airing this one out for Evans. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On the ground, McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
It's now 4th down and 1.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
53-yard.
And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It's caught left side by Cooks. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Prescott from the gun. He's letting it fly, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's an excellent gain, 35 yards.
And the Texans first down.
And again, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Prescott yet again. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Mike 56. Check tight. Check 50. Check.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
He's checking.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finding room at the 30. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30.
Have some of this.
Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 23 here on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of
15 yards on the play. First down.
Texans.
Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to Jeff
Thomas
Touchdown,
with
Houston.
touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. And it's 17-7.
Is good. Makes the score Bears 17, Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Darnell Mooney. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Kevin Pierre-Louis on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big...
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go. Right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and not much to speak of. 6.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Here's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a run with McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This is McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
You know, when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Now a run with Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the AFC in 2019, is there defensively.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
ground. McCaffrey again. And some room to work. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 24, Texans 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Play action now, Prescott. That is incomplete.
Prescott's pass.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
On third down, it's Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here, the 32. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by
now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
34-yard line.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
He's tackled at
now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter.
And he's into the clear, past the 20.
That's what I want to see.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bears will extend their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Bears 31, Texans 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they and will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On play action, Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Christian Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Lindsey here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Prescott on fourth down. And now here is another interception. Picked off on the safety, Jarkrisky Tart. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
1-yard line.
And they take a knee.
Today's final score, Bears.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Chicago, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.